Hey, what's up guys? If it looks like I'm wearing the same outfit from the last video, it's because I literally just started this after ending the last one, and I think that is awesome because I'm trying to pump out as many videos as possible. It is New Year's Eve at 8:41, and I was gonna go to first night, but I thought I'd take advantage of the time I have alone before I do anything else tonight and make some videos. And the first video that I want to make, guys, is I want to talk about my voice dysphoria and how that affects me in my day-to-day life, because it really does. Primarily the first way it affects me is I don't talk much, guys. I'm a very quiet person, and I wasn't always a very quiet person. Usually I was quiet for like the first 2 weeks of anything, and then I warm up to people, and then I, come out of my shell. But I'm super quiet now, and it sucks because I don't like it. I like talking to people, but I get very anxious when I hear my own voice. I even get anxious when I'm making these videos. But since it's you guys, and you guys probably understand what it's like to have voice dysphoria, I'm going to talk to you guys. And I'm going to take off my shoes because I'm home, and it's much more comfortable that way. I got these really cool white Vans. Damn, Daniel! But, yeah, I got some really cool white Vans, and I'm really stoked on them. But that's not what I came here to talk to you guys about today. Well, dysphoria, according to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, is the state of feeling unwell or unhappy. You guys can see that right there. I don't know how long it's going to take this to zoom in, so I'm just going to talk a little bit. It's probably zoomed in. But that's what it says right there on my screen about what dysphoria is. And I have voice dysphoria. So, I mean, I know that not all cisgender dudes have these big, bellowing, deep voices. But I don't know, if any of you guys listen to music, you understand the idea of timbre, and I think the overtone of my voice isn't it isn't that feminine, but the undertone is. It's got this I don't know, there's this sound that's distinctly female. I don't know if it's something that I think about, or if it's actually something that I don't know if it's something that I'm just paranoid about, or if it's actually something that's a thing. But I don't like my voice at all. And it's interesting because I would say that I've always had voice dysphoria, and before I could pinpoint it, it was still something that I struggled with. So growing up, my voice was always kind of deep. So when I was younger and I hadn't figured out that I was trans, or really figured out what it meant to be trans, I wished that my voice was higher. And then so I spent a lot of time from sophomore year of high school to senior year kind of raising my voice. And now it seems like it's a bad habit. Now I just sometimes want to relax, but it feels like my voice got higher. I don't know. This is probably just because I have voice dysphoria, and everything seems everything feels kind of warped. Nowadays I kind of really wish my voice was just the timbre was different. It's interesting because I like where my voice is, range wise. I just don't like the undertone of my voice. It feels a little too high for me. But I don't know, maybe that's something to be expected with just being trans. I feel like I try to not be a person who picks and chooses what happens to my body and what I want, if that makes sense. If I start to, and I get a super hairy back, then so be it. Those are the cards that I dealt, that I was dealt. If I struggle to grow a beard, so be it. But when it comes to my voice, it really sucks. Sometimes I just want to feel comfortable, because this is what I was getting at with my voice dysphoria. I hate talking now. I love talking to people. Like, I love getting to know them. I love, like, hearing their stories. I love knowing where they came from. It's really hard to form, like, it's really hard to form meaningful relationships with people when you don't talk. People think that's really weird. People find it really weird when you don't talk, and I struggle with that. Like, I struggle with, like, not being too quiet at work, or, you know, wanting to talk to my friends. And it's been really hard, and I'm hoping that, like, this part of my voice dysphoria will get better, because if it doesn't, I really don't know how I'm going to, you know, interact with other people. I don't know, guys. It's been a bit of a struggle, if I'm honest, with my voice dysphoria. It's been a huge struggle to kind of overcome my frustrations towards it. But I try to work with it, you know. I was wondering, because I really don't have an answer, what do you guys do to help with your voice dysphoria? I know that on the FTM Transtastic page, they had a week where they talked about voice dysphoria. And one of the guys said that, you know, before he started, he was not going to change anything about himself in order to make people feel better about his identity. And I thought that was really inspiring. And there are other guys that said that they dropped their voice. And, you know, I kind of want to, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I just want I want my dysphoria to, you know, go away. I don't want to have voice dysphoria anymore. And it'd be really awesome if you guys could tell me what I could do to mitigate these feelings, to at least diminish the feeling of, like, hating my own voice enough so that I can talk to people and form meaningful connections with people, because I feel like I'm letting my transness get in the way of the rest of my life, and that's never something that I ever wanted to do. I've always wanted to be authentically myself, always. And so with that, I think I'm going to sign off. Thanks, guys. It's Luca. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm getting a call. Talk to you guys later. Hello?